в приземлении.
Привет, привет. Так. Хорошо. Привет, привет. Работает? Вроде работает. Это был тихий голос. Мне нужно включить игру. До этого? Не знаю. Это у меня во вкладке видео было. YouTube. У меня просто всякие прешел еще. Всякие там видео, стримы и прочая фигня обычно последними вкладками стоят справа. И когда открываешь браузер, то на них постоянно падает. Я просто так удобнее их смотреть, но, блин, когда открываешь, не очень комфортно. Так. Тикуем сюда. Ну что ж, там осталось где-то часа 2-3 играть, наверное. И мы пройдем игру. Тоже. Все. Конец. История близится к своему концу. Или не к концу.
He will escort the traitor to the tower.
Так.
I must go to this prison immediately to question the witch they captured.
Итак, мы закончили вчера на том, что... Так, Эйприл побывала в библиотеке, нашла свою сестру дракона в прекрасном человеческом обличии, которая помогла ей попасть в башню стража. Страж сказал ей, что, ну, ты, короче, свой долг исполнила, делай, что хочешь. Ты не нужна больше. Все как надо, дальше будет идти, вообще не парься. Зои уснула с помощью аппарата. И все. И вот мы вчера убили 2 повстанцев, нашли, захватили еще одного мага. Сейчас идем какую-то ведьму смотреть.
Not a thinking, feeling person. It cannot be. Our teachings are clear on that matter.
Это нормальное живое существо. Вас учат неправильно.
This is magic. I'm sure of it. Still, it feels warm enough.
Get your maritime accessories, eh? Everything any discerning seafarer
Вообще не по
could
лицу.
covet.
It looks like a creature, half human, half animal. It is surely not the will of the goddess to have such a thing mingle with trueborn. They trade and sell contraband here, items of a sorcerous nature. Still, it doesn't relate to my mission, and I have no time for such trivial matters. He looks deceptively human, but he's not. He's just a magical. Her skin is blue, but otherwise she looks like a woman.
Ну да, потому что Ламари, в принципе, выглядит как люди.
Watch it, boy.
О, это же, блин.
I can't believe you're still being held up. The supply should have left the city 2 days ago, and you with them.
Without proper authorization, there is no way for our vessel to leave harbor. If we do anything to awake suspicion...
I know, Chuan. It's just frustrating. The plan was for you to be halfway up the river already.
2006
leave this
год.
afternoon.
Анимация куб.
Everything is in order now.
Лучше, чем в
The soldiers
Андромеде.
will not delay us any further.
I hope you're right. Everyone's waiting for the medicines and the...
Да-да.
April. That girl, Zoe, I saw her. She's been taken by the Azadi.
What? Where?
To that place you told me about. Friar's Keep. Isn't that where the Azadi torture rebels? Why did they bring her there? Do you think she's going to tell on us?
I don't think so. What would she tell them? She doesn't know anything about us.
We need to help her. She has no one else.
I know. You don't have to tell me. You two get ready to leave. You can't delay the boat any longer.
What? You must be joking. When are you going
That's
to let
me
us go on a
joking.
mission again?
You already have a mission, Bryn. A very important one. If you don't bring the supplies back to the swamp, people will die. I'll see you at home, guys. Safe journey, and guard those supplies well.
Why is she being like this?
Because she has much on her mind.
I know, but she's always had a lot on her mind, and she hasn't been this way before. There's something going on that she's not telling us. I'm sure of it.
It is no business of ours. And she is right. We already have a mission. Come. We need to go to the harbor. The paperwork may have been cleared by now, and we must not delay the boat any further.
One moment.
I am here to...
Please, a moment. Pardon me, the dust here isn't any good for my lungs. Yes, may I help you?
I represent the tower. I am told you have a prisoner.
We don't use that word here. They are our guests until your people come to pick them
Гости.
up.
Ага.
I wish to speak with this prisoner.
So I see. Am I to understand that you have all the paperwork in order?
The emissary insists that I should speak with your prisoner. Now.
Well, I will never understand this blatant disregard of a proper bureaucratic process, but as you wish. Guard, if you please.
Вон есть. Я крайне настаиваю. Ну ладно. Вот бы так в жизни тоже был. О!
There she is, all ready to be interviewed.
I shall
Hello.
be alone with her.
I beg your pardon? No, that's not how things are done here. Local
Слушай,
laws
он
apply,
тебя
and they
пополам
are
сломает. Успокойся,
abundantly
чувак.
clear.
Просто слушай, что он
During
говорит тебе.
interrogations, an independent body must be present to ensure the legality of said process. And I am that independent body.
The tower shall hear of this.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. Carry on.
I represent the tower.
Who?
The tower. The supreme authority of the Azadi Empire in the Northlands. I am Apostle Alvane, personal envoy of the Six.
I don't know what any of that is. I don't know anything. I haven't done anything.
She keeps saying that. She's a bit whiny, this one.
Do not interrupt, please. You stand accused of being a spy. You will be transported to Sadir, our capital, at our earliest convenience, where you will be tried as a spy.
I'm not a spy.
Then what are you? A witch? You were spotted practicing magic.
I wasn't practicing anything. I just landed in a very inconvenient spot.
3 soldiers saw you materialize out of thin air in the middle of the marketplace. If you're not a witch, then how did you do that?
Сейчас из
Someone
мира.
else sent me here to to Marcuria. I'm from the south. I'm not a spy and I'm not a witch.
I see. I believe you. I will speak with the warden and maybe he will let you go. That is all I can do.
You're just going to leave me here?
This is not my jurisdiction. I'm sorry.
I take it she'll be loaded onto the next airship bound for Sadir, yes?
I don't think she is a spy. Or a witch.
Well, does your opinion make a difference? Guilty or not, they all go across the sea to be tried, do they not?
I think she should be released.
No. That's quite impossible. She's been left in my care, and in my care she shall remain until she's sent off to Severe. Those are the laws. And here in Friar's Keep, we follow the laws to the letter. I'm afraid I can't release her simply because you think she's innocent.
I shall bring this matter to the Tower's attention.
And so you shall. Good day, then. My best to the Tower and your mistress.
The warden of this prison. He is a true example of why women should be the ones in positions of power. Even though the prison is run by the City Watch, we keep one of our own posted here at all times. After all, these are our prisoners.
Маркуса. Слушай. Постой. Canal One. Как он выглядит в новой части? Слушай, в новой этой части он похож реально. X2 2015 года, по-моему, получается. Только он мне нравится больше намного. Так. Оп. Ох, мы тут сейчас тусить будем. Я помню это место. Где окно? Не видно. С другого персонажа, значит, окно увидим. Тут, короче, где-то окошко есть. А Клара нет? Клара
It
нет.
appears that someone lives here. How tragic. For a so-called civilized society to allow its citizens to be without permanent shelter.
Как бы тебе сказать, сейчас вы здесь правите. Это вы позволяете. Ее нет дома, потому что вы здесь. О, Эйприл.
Pardon me, mistress.
О. Нейтрально.
My apologies for the imposition, mistress, but I'm new to the city and I seek a place to buy a hot meal.
Well, you don't want to go anywhere near the South Gate. The few places that are still open down here are expensive and bad. But if you head up by Reed Avenue towards the tower, I'm sure you'll find somewhere to take your lunch.
Thank you, mistress. Pardon, mistress. Do I know you from somewhere? You are familiar to me.
I don't think so. Who are you?
Смотрите, чат. Эти выборы, они ничего не меняют, но что вы хотите? Концовка одна. Отношение персонажа тоже никак не меняется. Здесь ничего такого нету. Здесь просто информация, которую получим мы, как зрители. А что мы узнаем? Правду? Давайте правду. Я, кстати, не помню, что я отвечала, когда я играла.
I'm Kian Alvane. I'm an Azadi apostle. I just arrived in the city.
Why are you telling me this?
Honestly, mistress, I'm not certain. It seemed the right thing to do. Perhaps I simply wanted to speak with someone who is not Azadi, to find out what you truly think of my people.
What I think of your people? I find you Azadi arrogant and full of yourselves. You believe you have a right to impose your politics and religion on others. And you actually have the audacity to believe that we should be grateful for that.
Your honesty is refreshing, mistress, though I do not agree with your views.
It's not a question of agreeing or disagreeing. It's a question of facts. You invaded our lands, you imposed yourselves on us.
We delivered you from a brutal and deadly enemy. We liberated your city. We fed your hungry and housed your homeless. We made your land safe again. Without us, you would not be here. Without us, your people would be scattered, broken, dead. Your cities would be in ruins and your temples burned to the ground. We have only done what we know to be right. We wish only for you to walk in the light of our goddess, to hear her word and to know her love. Tell me, mistress, how have we wronged you? How have we imposed on you with our charity and goodwill?
Charity and goodwill? Is that what they call a military occupation these days? Don't mistake gratitude for love, Azadi. A lot of people were grateful that you liberated Marcuria from the tyrant hordes. Others are grateful for what you've brought with you: technology, airships, exotic goods, increased trade. And your soldiers, they've made the Northland safe against our enemies, and Marcuria's streets secure to walk at night, as long as you're human, of course. I'm embarrassed to say there are even those who are happy you've rounded up all the non-humans and stuck them in a ghetto. So sure, there are those who are grateful and those who have gained a lot from your presence here. As for the silent majority, well, who wants to rock the boat when there's food on the table, a roof over your head, and a job to pay the bills? But ask those who are no longer allowed to speak their minds, to walk the streets, or to practice their religion. What do you think they'll say? Ask a sentinel minstrel, if you can find one, what they felt when you leveled their holiest shrine to the ground to make room for your tower. Ask those who've had their homes raided and destroyed because they weren't born human, because they practiced magic, or because they didn't worship your goddess. Ask the Dolmari or the Zid about being forced to relocate and live inside the walls of the ghetto while they await an uncertain fate. Do you think they will sing your praises? Do you think they've bought into the whole charity and goodwill song and dance? You came here under the pretense of liberating us, but instead you've imprisoned us. You've taken our sovereignty and you've taken our faith. You're even trying to take our individuality away. You want to make us into you. It won't work. In the end, people won't stand for it. If you hadn't come to our lands, we might still be homeless, hunted, hungry, but we'd be free. And freedom, Azadi. Freedom is worth a lot more than you will ever know.
You have strong feelings regarding this matter.
Strong feelings? I shouldn't be talking to you. I have to go.
Wait. I still feel that I know you from somewhere.
That's impossible. We're from very different worlds in more ways than you can possibly imagine.
Maybe I could learn about your world, and you about mine. I believe you have misjudged our intentions, but you speak with such passion and conviction. It would be wrong of me to simply dismiss you. Perhaps you could show me this ghetto from your perspective, and explain to me how your people have suffered under our rule.
You don't understand. It's impossible, and it's too late. We can't come to an understanding. We're enemies.
How can we be enemies when we have just met?
I really have to go. Good luck finding a place to eat. You really should try the Riverwood Tavern in Old Town.
Привет, Кекс. Вы немного пропустили, если что. Мы... В общем-то, мы только встретили Зои, которая там в башне. Она материализовалась прямо по центру Меркурии, после того, как вчера она уснула. И ее заперли как ведьму. Я с ней поболтал, сказал, что я верю, что ты не ведьма, все хорошо, я попытаюсь тебя вытащить. Вот мы встретили Эйприл по пути. Немножко подискутировали про то, что Азади не очень. Кен говорит, что он откуда-то нас знает, а мы пошли дальше. Мы пойдем спасать Зои.
Thought you could just ditch me, didn't you? Well, I have a surprise.
Grow, perfect. I need your help.
Oh, it's always the same old What?
I need to find someone who's locked up in that tower. You can help me.
Help you? Really? Yes. Yes, I
Ух ты, мой
can.
дорогой друг.
What do you need?
There's a young woman in a cell somewhere in Friar's Keep. Her name's Zoe. She's got long dark hair, and she probably looks completely lost.
Sounds like someone I once knew.
Tell her that we're here to break her out, but we need her help in order to do that. Ask her to look around the cell, check the walls, the floor, the door, see if she can find a way to get out of there.
Got it. I won't let you down, April.
I'm counting on you, Crow.
Вот так, окошко.
Hey! Psst, psst. Up here!
What? What are you?
I'm a bird. Crow's the name. At your service, etc. You're Zoe, right?
Right. How did you
Все, что в тюрьме в
know?
магическом мире, это
Got a friend of
кстати,
yours outside.
ворон, который
April.
разговаривает.
She sends her regards. We're breaking you out. Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Зои
You
держится
can-
хорошо.
Talk.
Just noticing that, huh? Right. You're from Stark. Talking bird's a big deal for you. Trust me, it really isn't.
No?
No. Of course, most birds don't speak a human language, but bird speak is a lot more complicated. Most bird brains can't hold both, so I've specialized. The world's a lot less annoying now that I don't understand what all these birds are going on about all the time. So, what's the plan?
The plan? I don't have a plan. I thought you were breaking me out.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just a messenger, see? And I don't want to get shot because of that whole messenger thing.
So what's the message?
Oh, I forgot about the message. Well, April says, she says,
Забыл.
she says, keep that upper lip stiff, trooper.
Really? That's what she said?
No. No, I can't remember what she said. Point is, we're breaking you out.
Shh, not so loud. They'll hear you. How do you plan to do that?
That's where you come in. April needs you to use your investigative skills. In other words, it's your move, baby.
Baby? Okay, I'll try my best. That's Crow. He's here with April to rescue me.
I'll wait here while you put that...
Так, окей.
The cell door is locked. There's a hatch, but it only opens from the outside. Hey! Hello? Open up!
What's the bloody racket? You're giving me a bloody headache.
It's so dark in here, and I'm, feeling a bit claustrophobic.
Cluster what?
I don't like enclosed spaces. Would you mind leaving the hatch open? It'll make me feel better.
Oh, yeah. Is that right? Dearie me, we can't have you feeling bad, can we? After all, this ain't jail. It's a bloody holiday resort, innit? No.
Please, I'll be very grateful.
How grateful?
I'm not sure. How grateful do you...
Will you sing me a song?
Song?
Yeah. A jingle. A ditty. A rhythmic series of musical notes. Like me mum used to.
I guess. I can do that. Yes. Yes, I can sing you a song. Later.
Thanks ever so much. I'll just leave the hatch open then, shall I? And I'll come back later, right? For that ditty.
Yes. Yeah. The door's bolted and locked from the outside. Even if I could reach that bolt, I wouldn't be able to lift it. The door's locked and bolted.
Так, это мы видели.
I don't know if this will help, but it's a start. I got the guard to leave the hatch and the door open, and I can see the bar that keeps the door bolted. It's locked, and even if I could reach it, I wouldn't be able to move it. But maybe you or April can figure something out.
That's what we're here for, figuring things out. Also rescuing you, of course. For me, it's mostly the last one, not so much the former. Anyways, I'll fly down and tell April. She'll know what to do, I'm sure. She's the brains of the outfit. Also the bronze. I'm just the wings and the beak.
Did you find her?
I did, and she's doing fine. They haven't beheaded her yet. I think. Can they reattach your head after cutting it off?
No. Did you find anything in the cell we can use to get her out of there?
The hatch in the door's open. Zoe says the door is locked from the outside with a metal bar. There's a guard, but he's not very attentive.
Right. So we need something to take care of that bolt and something to get rid of the guard. Any ideas?
Magic's always a good answer. You can't go wrong with magic. That's my final answer. Magic.
Magic won't work inside Friar's Keep. The stone walls work as a sort of magical jammer. But potions would still work. That's chemistry, not magic. And I know where to get potions. Rupert Clacks. Wait here, Crow.
Alrighty. I'll keep my eye on the tower in case anything, happens.
Так. Пойдем обратно к нашему дорогому другу.
We got Torsk. We got one Torsk left. We're almost out of Torsk.
Visit Roper's Spells and Filtress for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order charms. You're back. How may I assist you this time?
I need a couple of potions.
You've certainly come to the right place. What do you need? A love potion? Acne away. Webbed toes no more. Some sort of a scented
Антиперепонка для
lubricant?
ног.
Scented? No, I need something that can melt metal.
Iron be gone.
And something that can knock someone out cold.
Knock you out. Extra strength. Tossable or drinkable?
I guess it needs to have some range.
Excellent. One moment.
Видели ли любой вкус? Легко. Спасибо.
Potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
Last call for fresh fish today. Last call. Last call for fresh fish today. Last call.
You can't escape the Azadi steam machines. They're everywhere. I need you to do something for me, Crow. I need you to fly up there with these 2 potions. Can you do that?
No problemo. That's what my talons are for. Just hand them over and Crow's your man. Bird. Birdman. Guybird. Whatever, I'm that.
Third man.
I come bearing gifts. April got her hands on some potions that might be of use to you. This one melts metal, apparently. Careful, you don't want to spill that on the floor, or, your hands.
So I pour this on the bolt?
I guess so. What do I know? Birds don't have any use for chemistry. Then there's this one.
What's this for?
It's a knockout bomb. You toss it, it breaks, smoke comes out, people fall over, that sort of thing. Real popular with the kids for some reason.
Okay, for the guard. So I just toss it at his feet and he'll be knocked out. Will he get hurt?
He might wake up with a headache. Just remember that he would cut your head off without a moment's hesitation. It's a Mershnik eat Mershnik world, baby. And only the strongest Mershniks survive.
Settle down, you. And put those trousers back on. Disgraceful. If your mum could see you now, she'd be horrified. Horrified.
Неплохо вырубил. А у нас ключей нет. Смотри.
It's locked.
Я это помню, не помню откуда, короче. Ну, в принципе, логично, что здесь все закрыто будет. Мне кажется, это из третьей части даже больше помню.
It's locked. The jailer probably has the key.
Я думаю, она вниз.
Hey, Warden, what's happening with lunch? My stomach's killing me.
Mrs. Britt has the day off, Mr. Bierman. You'll just have to wait.
Sir, can't we just order something in?
Well, it'll have to come out of your salary then, Mr. Bierman. Our budget doesn't cover such extravagances.
Extravagances, my arse. Fine, sir, as long as I get some food.
Very well. I shall send for a sandwich, the cost of which will be deducted from your next salary.
Another guard. Damn it. We'll have to find a way to get... It's locked. The jailer probably has the key.
Нет, это вот эта штука можно использовать? Нет? Ладно.
It's locked.
What are you doing out of your cell?
Умно. Мы еще, естественно, там просто постояли. Да-да-да. Я просто думала, что может как-то можно
Another guard. Damn it. I'll have to find a way to get past him.
Ключи наверх не подходят сюда.
It worked. He's out. Oh my god. I heard something that could be of use. There's another guard between this floor and the bottom floor, and he just ordered a sandwich.
Ah, the classic caper a la cuisine.
The what?
Oh, I thought we were doing a thing now. I was just making stuff up. Sorry. I don't know if that information will be helpful or not, but I'll let April figure that part out.
Thanks.
Stay brave. We're not giving up until you're safely out of here. Or dead. Jackpot! Maybe. Someone in there's got the munchies, and they just ordered out. Sandwich.
From where?
I don't think Zoe caught that part. She just said sandwich.
So it doesn't matter. I can fake it. So, food delivery. That's the way to get in.
Поехали.
Serving all your spice needs. We've got spices. Mrs. Mullins, best there is.
Benrima.
Benrime, I need some food.
My word, child, are you so hungry that you've forgotten your manners? In this place we say please.
I'm sorry, I'm in a hurry. That girl Zoe, she's...
What's wrong with her?
She's in Friar's Keep, Benrime.
What? By the balance, how did that happen?
I don't know, and right now I don't care. I need to get her out of there before they ship her off to Sadir.
A poor child. But why are you here asking me for food when she needs your help?
Because I need to make a delivery to the prison. It's the only way to get inside.
Oh, of course. One moment. Here you are, April. That ought to get you inside. Well, don't waste any time. Go rescue her. Go.
Бежим. Граница одинаково идти. Здесь такой храм был классный раньше. Такой храм красивый был. Поставили вот это вот. Слушай, историю.
Who is it?
You ordered a sandwich.
Did I place that order already? Oh, never mind. Mr. Biernon has made it known to all and sundry that he's peckish. And we can't let Mr. Biernon's stomach stay empty, can we? No, no, no. Enter.
I have your lunch delivery.
Very good, very good. Leave it on the table, please. Good day.
I can bring the sandwich upstairs if you want. Sounded like your man was quite hungry. I can bring the sandwich upstairs. Save you the trip.
Yes, that will be fine. Go ahead. The food elevator's on the first floor. Oh, and Mr. Biernon guards the second floor. The food's for him.
Вообще абсолютно спокойно. Кто-то приходит, второй раз приносит сэндвич. Да-да-да, проходите. Ой, вы можете отнести даже сэндвич прекрасно. Я не против. Ой.
Those gates are pretty solid. No one gets in or out of here unless the warden says so. That's where the food goes.
Finally, I'm starving.
Давай, засыпай, засыпай. Тебе незачем следить, тут все хорошо. Тут все замечательно. Давай, давай. Спи, 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 спи.
Blasted warden. I'll try to slip one past me, eh? There's no pickle in this one. Internal flying machines with whiz bangs and a was. No, get down.
Нормально удалось след. Бежали.
It's locked.
Так, еще ниже, я думаю. Нет, тут Эйприл должен стоять. Угу.
April, thank you so much for helping me.
You're welcome. Look, we may not have much time, so let's get out of here before anyone shows up.
Okay, where are we going?
I haven't thought that far yet. I mean, we can try and fight our way out, but I'm not sure how good you are with the staff.
Not very. We'll have to find some other way out.
Так. Тут мы все использовали. Тут ничего.
We need to find a way out now.
Ну, типа единственный выход тут. Там мы не пойдем точно. Можно пойти наверх. Нет, нельзя пойти наверх.
That's the food elevator. That's where the food goes.
Почему это единственный предмет, который можно взаимодействовать? Ага. Это дверь работает.
They've got a kitchen, but no kitchen staff. Lucky for us.
Неплохо. И там вообще не паришь, что девушка с сэндвичем все еще не вышла.
There's a big metal hook on the wall.
И что?
No time for chit-chat, Zoe. We need to find a way out.
Ну.
We can get up to the window now. There's a big metal hook on the wall. There's a big metal hook on the wall.
Ну и? А, там типа высоко? Понятно.
What do you mean you're not getting involved? You are involved, April, whether you like it or not.
I understand that you're upset, but this is not my fight. I know that now.
Oh, because this Guardian person told you? Does he know everything?
Maybe not, but he told me that my role in this thing is over, that I'm free.
So what? You're just going to walk away? You're not going to help me? What am I supposed to do?
You'll find out, I'm sure. I know I did.
Fine, yeah. God forbid you put yourself on the line again. Did you ever think that maybe the reason you saved the world the first time around was because others helped you?
Others helped me, yes, and they suffered for it. There's no justice in this universe. No matter how much you give, there's no guarantee you'll ever get anything back.
That's no reason to give up. It's called having faith, April. You might want to try it out.
That's... Look, Zoe, I've told you everything I know. I've helped you as much as I can. You're on your own now. I have others to take care of.
Fine. If I have to do this on my own, I will. Have a nice life, April Ryan.
April, what the heck is the matter with you?
Crow.
Oh, don't crow me. You let that poor girl walk out of here. She needed your help.
No, Crow, she doesn't. I spoke with the Guardian and...
В принципе, как
The
мы ей
April
поможем?
Ryan I knew wouldn't be satisfied with saying, I spoke with the Guardian. She would have done everything she could to help her.
Как она
Well,
поможет-то?
I'm not the April Ryan you once knew. I'm tired of being responsible for everyone. I'm just tired.
Well, too bad, because the world won't wait around for you to feel untired. And if you're not going to help Zoe, then I certainly am.
Crow! Oh, forget it. I have more important things to worry about.
Hey! Zoe! Wait up! Wait up! Hey! Phew. You're a fast walker.
Long legs and a bad mood.
A lethal combination. So why doesn't April want to help you?
She has a lot on her mind.
She's selfish, that's what she is. Being busy is no excuse. I don't know what's going on with her, but I can't say that I care anymore. From now on, I'll be your sidekick.
My sidekick?
Look, I'm not the hero type, but I'm not the sit on the sidelines while the world goes to hell type either. If things need doing, I'll help with the doing of them.
I've never had a sidekick before.
It's easy. I provide the banter and commentary, and you do the stuff.
What stuff?
The talking and the running and the saving of the world. If a helpful hint or, an inappropriate joke is needed, bam, I'm right there.
Cool.
Oh, I know what that means. Don't tell me. It means great, doesn't it? So, where do we start?
It sounds like you have some experience being a sidekick.
I'm a member of the Guild. No, that's not a joke. I was actually inducted into the Guild of Sidekicks after April and I saved the world. They gave me a badge and everything. Sidekick of the month. If only my poor old mom could have seen that. Come to think of it, all she ever saw of me was an egg. Of course, the very next month, that annoying man-child with the hairy feet and the chubby face got the badge. What did he do? Carry someone up a hill? Ha! He didn't even crack a single joke to lighten the mood. No sense of humor whatsoever.
Well, what do you suggest, Crow?
I suggest we get help. You're young and inexperienced and, let's face it, as lost as a babe in the woods. No sexism intended. Me, on the other hand, I'm usually wise to the ways of the world, but I really have no idea what's going on. So, we get help from someone who's both wiser and more clued in than either of us. Beards are a good indication.
Beards?
It signifies age and wisdom, and also sometimes poor personal hygiene. I think those things are actually connected.
Who did you have in mind?
There's a bloke that April knows. He's in the city now. He's got a beard, and he's an adult. A perfect combination. His name is Brian Westhouse.
Okay, so where do we find this Westhouse?
As chance would have... Wait, no! It's probably fate. If there's one thing I've learned, when things like this happen, it's almost always fate. As fate would have it, I saw Westhouse when I was flying here. I think he was on his way to the South Gate. If we hurry, he might still be there.
Great.
Пойдем.
Let's go. I actually know where the South Gate is, believe it or not.
Good, because I'm terrible with directions. Which way is south again?
Potions, herbs, curiously shaped cookies.
Южные ворота это что? Напомните. Это пирс.
visit Roper's Spells and Filtress for premium quality potions, magical ingredients, and made-to-order charms.
Zoe, over here!
Положение солнца. Да не, можно просто найти. Тыкаться везде, мы найдем куда идти.
Crow here tells me you're a friend of April Ryan.
I know her, yeah. I'm Zoe Castillo.
Brian Westhouse. You and April had a falling out?
Of sorts. Look, I'm sorry, but Crow told me you might be able to help.
I might? What is it you need my help with?
To get home, I guess. To Stark.
I figured as much. I'm afraid I can't help you with that, Miss Castillo, but I know someone who might.
Who?
Her name is the White Dragon, and from what I understand, Crow, you know where to find her.
I do! I can be of assistance! Yes!
Dragon? Like in big, flying, fire-breathing lizard?
More like skinny, pretty, with legs to kill for. I don't think she breathes fire, although she can get pretty fired up, if you know what I mean. Anyone? Anyone? Sheesh.
So where is she, this dragon person?
In a library. It's where all the hot chicks go, apparently.
She's in a place called the Dark People's City. If you know how to find it, it moves around with the ocean's currents. But Crow's just been there. Haven't you, Crow?
Sure have. I spent several months there, learning the ancient art of sitting on my butt. Feathers.
And you know how to get back?
Sort of. Ish. I know the general direction. I remember the winds. They smelled like cinnamon and rose tea, wrapped in a fragrant bouquet of fresh bull mule excrement. But I can't point it out on a map, because maps just look like a confused monkey's scribblings to me. And I won't be able to lead a boat there. The waves make me all sick and disoriented.
We won't have to take a boat. We'll fly.
Uh-huh. I'll just wait here while the two of you grow some wings, shall I?
Where we're going, Crow, we won't be needing wings.
I'm telling you, anything that flies without wings can't be trusted. It's against nature and all that's holy. But hey, no feathers off my bones. If it comes crashing down, I'm not the one who'll be needing wings.
Your friend, he'll just lend it to us.
He owes me a favor. Besides, NPS, that would be the Northlands Parcel Service, has just upgraded their airborne fleet. This baby was one of the first they leased from the Azadi 7 years back, and even then, she was getting on. The new ones are faster, bigger, slicker, but she'll do just fine for our purposes.
So you're coming with us?
Coming with you? Wouldn't miss it for the world, Miss Castillo. This is one adventure I'm definitely looking forward to. Besides, you'll need me to fly her for you. She takes some getting used to.
I don't know. I still don't trust a bird without wings. I'm keeping my eyes on you, sister. One wrong move, and bam! You'll feel the wrath of my beak.
In the name of the goddess and the six, you will lay down your arms and submit to our swords.
What?
Stay there. Do not make a move.
Search the premises. Let no one leave.
What in the name of the six is going on?
Spare us the theatrics, publican. We know that you shelter rebels.
Rebels? Of course not. This is a peaceful and law-abiding establishment.
If that is the case, you will receive an official apology and recompense from the Office of the Emissary. But I'm afraid we cannot take your word for it.
The cellar is clear. There's no one else in here, Apostle.
I'll take the second floor myself.
Ну смотри, можно прикинуться, что мы не знаем, что они мятежники, они просто у нас поселились. Why not? Увлекательная боевка, конечно. Там клонируйтесь, что ли? Камон. Можно ты будешь не проход ломать? Пожалуйста.
Do not make a move, witch. What is your name?
I'll give you one last chance to save your neck, witch. You will help me find someone, or you will die. And not just you. We will send the proprietor of this tavern to Sadir to stand trial for treason. As for your friends who've just left harbour, their ship will be boarded and the supplies confiscated. Do you know how the Azadi punish smugglers?
Please.
Their feet and hands are bound. They are weighed down with metal, and then they are dropped into the ocean.
Please, let them be. They carry only medicine and food.
I have no quarrel with you or your compatriots. I seek only one person. The one my people call the Scorpion.
The Scorpion?
What do you know of him?
If I tell you about the Scorpion, will you let us go, Ben-Rime? Me, the shipment?
No. But if you lead me to the Scorpion, then yes, I will let you and your friends go. You'll have your food and medicine.
Leave the boat be, Azadi. Please. There are no weapons aboard. It poses no harm to your people.
It's in your hands now.
Very well. I will take you to the Scorpion, but only if you give me your word that you will harm no one else.
You have my word.
May the stars forgive me for what I am about to do.
Блин, они, конечно, тоже хорошо так просто мечи валялись в таверне. Там мог кто угодно зайти. Спрятали бы хотя бы.
How are we doing?
Just fine. This ship's a real beauty. She basically flies herself. She just needs a tiny nudge now and again, but other than that...
So, Mr. Westhouse?
Call me Brian, please.
Brian, when did you come to Arcadia?
Oh, that was a long, long time ago. Too long. I traveled across the divide in 1933, that is.
What? And you're how old exactly?
Oh, I may be getting on, but I'm not that old. No, I got unstuck from time, and I was caught between worlds for a while. Not a pleasant experience by any measure of things, but I got out, and I made a life for myself in Mercuria. I'm never going back to Stark. And I'm fine with that. I've made peace with my past. Arcadia is my home now.
Have you seen a lot of this world?
I'd say so. When Mercuria was invaded by the tyrant hordes 10 years ago, I was forced to leave the city. I first traveled east across the Northlands to a place called Irhad, the Sun Empire, and then south across the Great Ocean to the continent called the Southlands. After that, well, there's not much left in this world that I haven't seen. I've even been to the Azadi Empire. But I have to say that I like the Northlands, and Marcuria best of all. It feels like home.
What are the Tyran?
They were a barbaric people who lived on the Western Plains. 10 years ago, they invaded Marcuria.
Were?
The Azadi killed them all when they liberated the city. If there are any left, they're few and scattered. The Tyran took the city during a time of great upheaval, but they didn't hold it long. The Azadi arrived in their ships soon after and drove them out. It's almost frightening how quickly the Tyran were wiped out. The Azadi showed no mercy.
Where did the Azadi come from?
Far west. Almost 10 days' journey by boat. In their airships, however, or cloud ships, it doesn't take many days to cross the ocean.
You've visited their continent?
I've passed through it, so to speak. Their capital, Sadir, is just amazing. It's built across a huge river delta where 6 rivers meet. It's a holy place.
They let you just wander freely through their city?
I passed as a traveler in their lands. It's not closed to outsiders, and as long as you respect the Azadi and their customs, they give you passage. It's such a different culture from what we're used to, but they're an interesting people, and I found my visit to be highly educational. What they're doing in Marcuria, though, it's certainly controversial. On one hand, they brought freedom and peace. On the other hand, they've rounded up the Magicals, stuck them in a ghetto, and God knows what they intend to do with them next.
Where in Stark did you come from?
Boston, USA. Back when there was a USA. Hell, back when there was a Boston.
They're still there, both of them. How did you end up here? Are you a shifter?
Most certainly not. I mean, if I was, I would probably have gone back at some point. No, I made my way through the divide by more unconventional means. I'm not that old, mind you. Something happened that got me unstuck from time. It wasn't the best idea I ever had, but still, here I am in good health and with all my limbs intact. I shouldn't complain.
When do we get to the Dark People's City?
From what our feathered friend said, it'll be another day or so. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just feeling a bit restless.
Well, there's not much to do here. You can look around the cabin for a bit, talk to Crow, or take a nap back in the hold. There's a bed there.
Thanks. Maybe I will. Crow looks a bit worse for wear.
I'm feeling seasick.
Seasick? Aren't you used to flying?
Flying, yes.
No,
flying is no problem. Flying is flapping your wings and praying for a good tailwind. This isn't flying. This is torture.
So why don't you jump out there and fly instead?
What? And catch a cold? Are you kidding me? You do know that it's freezing out there, don't you? And it's not like I can keep up with this infernal machine. My wings are made for comfort flying, not marathons. No, I'll stay here. I'll just find a corner to go throw up in instead.
Nice. How long have you known April?
That depends on how you look at it. We go way back, but I haven't really seen her since way back.
What happened?
She sent me on my merry way. She wanted to go find herself, which actually means go lose everyone else. I can recommend it, though. It's very liberating. I went off to find myself recently, and I have nothing but good things to say about it. You see, I was about to get married, and...
To a bird? I mean, not a woman. Well, yes, a woman. A female bird. Someone with wings, like you.
Yes, that's right. A bird. Anyway, so the idea of settling down, building a nest, starting a family, I don't know, I started freaking out. So I went on a journey of inner discovery.
What's it like being a talking bird?
My beak is a finely tuned instrument of love. When I speak, girls tremble. And also guys. Guys tremble too, but not in the same way.
Right. About April.
I don't understand what happened to her. Oh, she was the sweetest, prettiest, nicest girl you could have ever imagined. And she was a real trooper. Save the world and all. You don't see a lot of people doing that these days. But things didn't turn out the way she thought they would. She couldn't go back to her world, first because she was afraid, and then later because she lost her powers. On top of that, the Azadi were after everyone from Stark. Everyone with special powers, everyone who was allied with the Magicals. In the end, I think April just snapped. She was so angry. She felt so betrayed. She had to take it out on someone. Fortunately, she decided to take it out on the Azadi. I wanted to stick with her, I really did, despite the yelling and the bitterness. But in the end, she just up and left me. Right in the middle of nowhere, too. I tried looking for her, but after a while I gave up. I got the distinct feeling she didn't want me around anyway. So, I left to begin a new life.
I don't think there's anything you could have done, Crow. Sometimes the people we know and love change, and sometimes that means we have to move on. What powers did April lose?
Her special thingy, being a shifter. First, she didn't want to go back to Stark, and then, one day, she couldn't. Her powers went poof, and no one knows why. Ooh.
What?
What?
Why did you go, ooh?
Because it's spooky. Also, I like saying it. It makes my beak vibrate.
You don't think she lost her powers because she felt her powers were the cause of her misery?
It's... Of course I wouldn't know what... Huh?
Seems to me that she was scared about facing reality again, and she decided that her powers would only bring more pain. So she lost them.
Oh, that's, psychology, isn't it? Oh, brilliant. You human females from Stark are really clever. So, hey, if we hit April with a really big frying pan, she'll come to her senses.
What? No.
Yes. It's called therapy. I read about it somewhere. Well, not read, more like heard. In a seedy tavern near the docks. After 11 thimbles of Mary Minstrom's yellow fire. Just before dawn. On a Monday. But I remember the fella who told me. Big lad. Arms as thick as oak trees. A stunning collection of scars. Nice eye patch. A real therapist he was.
Прям правильно описание.
Wait, maybe it was rapist.
You went on a journey of discovery?
Inner discovery. A quest for personal understanding. A mission of self-realization. A voyage of inward fulfillment. A trek to the...
Okay, yes, I get it. You wanted to find yourself.
It's brilliant. You desert everyone. Abandon your responsibilities and relationships and focus completely on your own personal misery. It's a douche for the soul.
You know, Crow, I think you may have misunderstood what finding yourself is all about.
What? No, April showed me how it's done. I can't believe I didn't do it sooner. I feel so much lighter. Not a care in the world. Except for, the total and abject misery in my heart and soul.
So you abandoned your fiancé to go on a selfish journey of inner discovery?
Abandoned is a strong word. Left? Deserted? Forsook? Yes, and yes. Slipped away in the dead of night? Sure. But it was all for the best. I obviously wasn't ready to, become a responsible, grown-up, magical bird. Where does one go to find oneself, I asked. Granted, I only asked myself, and I probably should have gotten a second opinion, but there you go. So I decided to seek the center of all wisdom and knowledge in Arcadia.
This Dark People's city?
No, no, no. Some fortune teller in Zan. She stiffed me. It was actually blind luck that I ended up in the Dark People's city. I never intended to go there, but it was a real blessing, I tell you. These guys, they let me read anything I wanted. And I've learned a lot. Like, for example, did you know that a Diavan water snake can grow to be almost 200 meters long? I didn't. I didn't really want to find out either, because now I'm really freaked out by water, but there's not much else to do in the place except read. Read, eat, read, sleep, read, go to the bathroom, and read at the same time. It's really very, very dull. But all that introspection gave me perspective. I wisened up, and now I'm ready.
Ready to get married?
Ready to admit that I'm scared out of my feathers about getting married. Still on that journey.
It was nice chatting with you, Crow. It's been very informative.
Why the hell,
Doll?
I mean, independent and self-reliant female person who's not an object to be ogled at or used solely for my own personal amusement and pleasure.
И мы снова вернулись, да?
Welcome to our city. The White of the Kin is expecting you.
Who?
That's the White Dragon, Zoe.
How did she know I was coming?
I stopped asking those kinds of questions a long, long time ago. You just have to start buying into stuff like destiny and precognition, or you'll go nuts.
She waits in the library. Follow me.
Right. Okay, no point in asking any questions, is there?
Absolutely not. It'll only make your head hurt.
Crow probably knows this place inside out. This is a really strange place.
Tell me about it. I couldn't sleep for the first couple of weeks. All those fancy lights, and the spiders freak me out.
Spiders?
Exactly.
Тут еще и пауки. Ладно. Ну, место красивое.
The White Dragon will be in the library.
Смотри, они в воздухе. Давайте, идите. Ну, она сидит.
There are some huge things out there. I hope those windows are thick. Tons and tons of books. Hi, I'm Zoe.
How fascinating. You're here, and yet you're not. Can I touch you?
Can you... What do you mean by...
Who's that?
Oh, I forgot. This is my friend Brian Westhouse. He's a traveller, I guess.
You sound so familiar.
You've heard my name before?
Your presence, your being sounds familiar. And also disconcerting. I feel a prickling on my skin. What do you call it? Goosebumps?
My apologies, ma'am. I don't wish to perturb you. Maybe I should just leave you.
No, please. Stay. Perhaps I'm sure it's just me. You see, I don't understand this body yet. I don't know what any of these feelings mean. I apologize. You're most welcome here, traveler.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll leave the two of you alone while I peruse this magnificent library.
You've come to me for the same reason April came to me not long ago. You're stuck.
I'm stuck here in Arcadia, yes. I need to go back to Stark.
But this isn't the only place you're stuck. You're stuck in life, like driftwood to a river. You lack direction. You lack faith.
Maybe so, but that's why it's important that I go back home. People there need me, and I want to be there for them. I don't want to be adrift anymore. I want to be where I'm needed the most.
And that will bring you home, Zoe. Your commitment to your friends, your belief in yourself, and your abilities. Faith will bring you where you're needed the most.
How?
It's easy. You're not really here.
That's what you said earlier. But it doesn't make sense. I'm right here.
Yes, and no. You're unlike anyone I've ever met. You belong to the story time.
Okay, now you're being cryptic. I've had enough of that. I can't take any more riddles. Just tell me what it means.
I'm sorry. It's not cryptic to me. It just is.
With all due respect, I just want to get home. I want to help my friends. I want to stop the bad guys from winning. I want to be myself again. The last time I was here in Arcadia, I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I was back home in Stark. How did I do that? When I fell asleep on the airship on my way here, I didn't disappear.
That's because you didn't dream. If you dream the right dream, it becomes reality. You can go anywhere you wish. To go back to your own world, you just have to wake up.
You mean this is all a dream?
This isn't a dream, but you're dreaming.
I'm confused again. All I need to do is go to sleep and dream about home, and then I'll wake up and be home.
Maybe. I've never met anyone like you. I only know that there are some who have a strong connection with the world of dreams. And you are one of them.
I'll just have to take your word for it. Help me fall asleep. Help me dream, or wake up, or whatever it is you said I need to do to get home. Time's running out. I have to be where I'm needed the most.
Come here. You must find her, Zoe. You must help her. Wherever she is. That's where you're needed the most.
Where did she go? What did you do to her? Did you use magic on her?
I didn't do anything to her, funny bird. She left this place on her own.
But she just vanished.
I know. Isn't it fascinating? There's no one else like her. She's special.
I've never met a human girl who hasn't been special. For all I know, they've all got strange powers and important destinies. I just hope she's okay.
Most interesting.
Oh. Oh.
This isn't home.
Да, пока что ты не дома. Это болото. Ну, не совсем болото. Это озеро, по-моему. По-моему, больше озеро, чем болото. Ну, в общем... Это почти конец игры. Смотри, там еще крокодил. Ну или его аналог местный. Да, слушай, если корабль, я думаю, это все-таки озеро какое-то.
Fireworks? Maybe they're celebrating something.
Get out. Кстати, я этот алерт еще ни разу не слышала. Но мы когда-нибудь дождемся, будет, не знаю, какой-нибудь хост, человек на 10. Они такие услышат это get out и сразу забегут. Обычно меня никто не хостит, потому что я стримлю раньше всех. Обычно.
Closed and locked. I don't think there's anyone in there.
Так.
Closed and locked. I don't think there's anyone in there. Is that April? April!
We'll need to make another run south before the ice breaks, though I'm guessing Mercuria is out of the question.
We lost some good people. We got careless.
We were as careful as we could be. We just got unlucky. It was bound to happen sooner or later. Let's just hope we got enough intelligence out of it to justify the losses.
I wish I could say that's the case. The fact is, they're getting too strong for us. They tore us apart down there. Easy as...
Quit your whining, woman. The Raven I know is tougher than that. There's enough doom and gloom in this place already.
Which is why I'm going back.
To Mercuria? Are you sure that's wise?
We stay here, we go there. It's all the same. They're coming and they won't stop. Not until we strike at their heart. Mercuria. The tower.
Ha! The tower? It'll take more than you and your band of merry rebels to topple that one, Raven. And even if you do, you think that'll stop them? No. We need to stay strong. Build our allegiances, recruit more people, and keep the enemy from our doorstep. Time and patience will decide the victor.
We don't have time. Look at what happened in Mercuria. We have to act now. We have to take the war to them.
I'm inclined to agree, Raven, but we're not strong enough. Not yet. If you stay here, we can train more people, build our strength, and
talk about how someday we'll crush the enemy and take back our lands and our cities. That's what we do best. Talk. They murdered my friends. They arrested our most trusted ally in Mercuria, and they're probably moving north even now. And you say we should wait? I'm done waiting.
The Azadi don't have a clue where we are. Trust me, Raven, we're safe here. Besides, no one but me and my boys can navigate the rivers and swamps between us and the Bay of Fire. Even if the Azadi should learn of our whereabouts, the scouts will give us 2 days' warning. We'll sink their boats before they even know what hit them.
Even so, I can't just sit here and wait. I have to do something.
I swear, Raven, you'll get yourself killed one of these days. Sometimes I wonder if that's not what you want. But if it's south you want to go, if you want to take your war to the Azadi, then fine. You'll have my boat. I'll take you where you want to go. Now, you'll have to excuse me. We still have to unload the grain and move all the supplies into storage.
I'll come by later and give you a hand. I just have a few people I need to speak with first.
Мы близимся к концу игры. Мы близимся к концу игры. Я же проходила игру, я знаю.
Even here, people keep their doors closed and bolted. Everyone locks their doors. Everyone locks their doors.
Так, с кем поговорить можно?
We've all lost our homes and our lands, but thanks to you, Raven, there's still hope that we will see them again someday.
Ну да, неплохо.
Everyone locks their doors.
Блин.
I never wanted this, but the enemy left us with no choice but to take up arms against them.
Это тоже Даламари или ты человек? Могу понять. По-моему, человек. А, вроде человеческий. Просто мне казалось, что вот линии тоже есть. Это обычно магия.
We've all lost our homes and our lands, but thanks to you, Raven, there's still hope that we will see them again someday.
Thanks to you, Raven. Так. Дальше можно сходить. Сюда вниз.
Kara.
A moment, April. Please make sure the herbs are distributed to the lieutenants. They are each responsible for their group getting the medicine they need. April, thank the balance you escaped Marcuria and that Bryn and Chowan made it here with the supplies. Your efforts are much appreciated.
Kara, about Benrime, we need to do...
She put her life on the line for us. We won't forget that anytime soon. We'll sing her song at the tables tonight.
The Azadi will be keeping her alive until they can ship her west. They like to have a show trial before executing their prisoners. If I can take a dozen people with me south, I can...
You intend to take on the entire Azadi army by yourself? No, April. This war will have its victims, and you'll have to learn to live with that. You may have a death wish, but not everyone shares your lack of faith in the future. In time, we shall prevail.
I've dedicated my life to fighting the Azadi, Kara. What makes you say that I have no faith?
You've already given up your life. You don't fight because you want to destroy them. You fight to destroy yourself and your demons. Granted, your ferocity and guidance have strengthened us. The enemy fear and curse your name, and you've made them tread more cautiously in the north. But both you and I know you're not doing this for any greater cause. You're doing this because it's the only thing you have left. And I can't have you taking our people with you on a suicide mission.
So we let Benrime rot in prison, is that it? We let them take her to their country where she'll die because she helped us?
Yes, we do. Benrime isn't stupid. She knew the risks. She knew it was a dangerous game to play, and she played it as safe as she could. Unlike you.
I don't accept that. I can't leave her to die.
Accept it or not, you're not taking anyone south. We have enough trouble protecting our homes and our supplies. We can't afford another setback.
They're not your people. They make their own decisions.
That they do. And you may find that for once, you're on your own. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other matters to attend to. I'll see you at dinner tonight, April. And thank you again for bringing us the supplies. Without them, we wouldn't have lasted through the winter.
С кем нам нужно еще поговорить, а где? Так, мы все.
Naane?
April on. It brightens my heart and spirit to see you here,
Пришла.
safe and in good health. We heard that you had escaped Mercuria, but I was worried nonetheless. And now the stars have brought you back to us.
How did you get out of Mercuria? I heard they shut all the gates and posted guards at all exits.
As a stowaway on trade ship bound for Khorasan, and on a leap first back north along the old pass. Azid was generous enough to share her mount with me.
I'm glad you're safe. Good thing Bryn and Chuan had just left with the supplies. They were the lucky ones.
The stars shine on all of us, April on.
What about our friends at the Journeyman? What about Benrime? I'm sure they don't feel so lucky right now.
Fortune often has a dark side, but there may still be a chance to aid the innkeeper.
What? How?
I have just been told that someone arrives from Mercuria with word of Benrime. He wishes to speak with you.
Who?
A stranger, a friend, a messenger. He wishes to meet with you on the West Pier. He will speak with you and no one else.
Are you sure this man is a friend? How did he find us?
Would I lie to you, Aprilon?
I'm sorry, Naane, of course not. I trust you. I'll go right away. Listen, if it turns out this man has important information and I have to go back to rescue...
I would not let you walk alone, Aprilon. Go now. He arrives soon.
Еще познать, где Пирс, блин. Все, мы вернулись в тот же момент.
What's that? I think the celebrations might be getting out of hand. I need to speak with Kara about that. This is it. But where's the messenger? Who are...
Листик клёвый. Ну, не вблизи, а когда издалека, то они красиво выглядят. Конечно, вблизи текстурка больно делает. Так, вдалеке прикольно. Так.
What is that? Strange. Perhaps it was a message to someone. I'm here. I have kept my part of the bargain. Now it's your turn.
I have done what you asked of me, Azadi. Your scorpion waits on that pier, alone.
Leave. If I ever see you again, my sword will kiss your throat.
For what I have done, I am already dead.
This is it. But where's the messenger? Who are... You? I remember you. From Marcuria, but you're the Azadi. What are you doing here? Have you been... Shit! You followed me here!
I swear by my sword I did not follow you. I came here by other means. I wish you no harm, mistress. You spoke to me with honesty back in the city, and I respect that.
So what the hell are you doing here? If you brought soldiers with you... There's civilians here. Women and children.
I did not bring any soldiers. I am alone.
Then why...
Please, let me explain. I'm an apostle. We are missionaries. We bring the word of the goddess to unbelievers. But we do so with cold steel and swift death, instead of sermons and prayers. We are the last resort, and we are feared. I have never before doubted the righteousness of my mission. The goddess is the one true deity, and we must bring her light to the darkest places. And yet, I have seen and heard many things in my brief time here in the Northlands. I have seen with my own eyes how ignorance and fear are leading some of my people astray, how arrogance and distrust threaten to corrupt our mission. I have witnessed deeds of which you spoke so passionately when we first met, that have lifted a veil from my eyes. Does the goddess, in her infinite and unquestionable wisdom, truly want us to commit these deeds on sovereign peoples in these sovereign lands? When we last met, mistress, your words awoke something inside of me. I have never questioned my mission or my faith. To do so would be to question my entire existence. And still, now that we meet again, I'm reminded of the parting words of an old friend. Words dismissed too quickly. And I find myself torn.
Bravo. That's a very convincing speech, Apostle. You almost had me going there for a moment. But the fact is, you're an enemy assassin. You're in our city, and you didn't come here to talk to me.
I am an assassin, and my mission is plain and undisputable. Only, I believe now that the goddess has led me here for another reason. Led me to you. Why else would she have brought us together? First in Marcuria and now here, if it wasn't to show me, show us, a different path.
Sorry, I don't believe in destiny or divine intervention. Not anymore.
I believe that some things are meant to happen. Call it destiny. Call it the will of the goddess. Call it chance. But do not call it coincidence.
So what now? You expect me to just let you walk out of here? To accept that you've seen the light?
No. Yes. I don't know what to think anymore. I only wish to speak with you for a little while longer. To understand. To open my heart to a different truth. I believe the goddess wishes to speak to me, and not to those who would interpret her word to suit their needs.
And what's your goddess telling you?
That my path, a path I have never even considered questioning until this moment, may be one that leads into shadows, and not into light.
Look, if you came here to find enlightenment, Azadi, you've come to the wrong person.
The name is Kian, mistress. I cannot claim that I came here to find enlightenment, quite the opposite. Yet now I'm starting to see that a great injustice may have been done to the peoples of the Northlands.
If that is so, it's my duty to help undo the damage.
You're planning on turning against your own?
I will never take up arms against those I have sworn to protect. But I intend to return to Sadir and inform the Six, our empresses, about what goes on in the provinces.
Why?
Because it is not right. It is certainly not the will of the goddess. And it is a betrayal of everything I have been taught to believe in.
I still don't understand, Kian.
Faith, mistress. I feared I was losing it, but I was wrong. My faith is as strong as ever. It may quite simply have been misplaced.
I guess I owe you a name. I'm April.
April, I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
You shouldn't stay. If anyone sees you...
You will not tell them.
I don't have an easy time trusting anyone as a... Kian. But I'm beginning to believe that you're the real thing. An honorable man.
I try to be.
But I still don't understand why you're here. And I don't understand why Naane told me that you're...
Прошли. Ты же понимаешь, что за тобой тоже следили? Киан. Если что, это в самом начале, когда он появился только в Меркурии, это как ее представительница, женщина, сказала этому челу: следи за каждым шагом Киана.
I knew you were weak, Apostle, but I never imagined you would go so far as to betray your own people.
Vamon? What in the name of the goddess are you doing?
Your job, Alvane. Destroying the enemy. Or did you forget that was why you were sent here?
There are women and children in this city, Vamon. Civilians.
They're all equal in the eyes of the goddess, are they not? Terrorists, wives of terrorists, children of terrorists, sinners, every one of them. As for this one, is this who you were sent to kill?
To kill?
No. I was about to tell you. I did not know who you were. I came to find the Scorpion and I found you in his place.
Scorpion.
В том плане, что все люди.
That's the name your people gave me after I put the fear of the balance into them.
You're... him.
Your mouth is filled with venom, which, even to the last, you are truly beneath us. And you, Alvane. Arrest him.
Lower your weapon, soldier. I'm an apostle.
No more, Kian Alvane. You have betrayed the Six. You have strayed from the path, and you have forsaken the mission. You have become soft, like a spoiled fruit. You actually empathize with these heathens and murderers. You, Apostle, have committed a mortal sin. You have lost your faith.
No, Vamon. It is not I who have strayed from the path. It is not I who have lost my faith. What are we doing to these people? Why are we trespassing on their land? This is not the will of the goddess.
So now you question your empresses too. Your hole grows deeper by the second, Apostle. Alvane. Still, the goddess is merciful, and so am I. I'll give you one more chance to prove your loyalty and save yourself from eternal damnation. Do what you came here to do. Kill this murderous witch. Kill the Scorpion.
Just get it over with.
I came here to face the Scorpion, but I didn't know who the Scorpion was. I could never harm you.
Very well. You've made your choice. Kill her.
No.
Please don't tell me you felt for that goddessless butcher.
What you're doing here is wrong.
What? Protecting our people from terrorists? Destroying the enemy's stronghold? Tell me, Kian, what exactly am I doing wrong?
These people are only defending their homes and lands from invaders. We're in the wrong here. not them.
You've fallen far deeper than I thought possible, Alvani. It will be entertaining to see you stand trial.
It will not happen. When the emissary...
The emissary was the one who ordered you arrested, Alvani, after you let the innkeeper and that smuggler vessel go. It was clear to the mistress that your loyalties were no longer with the Empire. Although, ironically enough, you were the one who led us here. I'm sure that will count in your favor at the trial. Maybe they'll even let your body lie in a marked grave. Take him away.
I'll make you pay for this, Vamon. I swear by the goddess, I will not rest until your beating heart is in my hand.
Such unpleasantness. Kill them all. Burn the city down. Leave no prisoners.
She's dead, Joanne. Dead.
She is dead, and there is nothing we can do now. If you do not quiet down, we will soon be dead ourselves.
We might as well be. Listen, they're killing them. Every one of them. What's the point of surviving if we're alone? That's it. I'm going out there.
Bryn. No. There are too many. We will make our way to safety and regroup, but first we have to help her escape. You cannot leave with us. It is too dangerous. You will not survive. You need to fall asleep again.
But they're already searching the houses. If we stay, won't they kill us?
When you fall asleep, you disappear, like dew to the sun. You travel. I have seen it with my eyes.
I know, but how can I fall asleep here, now?
Joanne!
Bryn, hand me that pouch over there.
They're coming closer.
Do as I say. Quickly now.
What's that stuff?
Cover your face, Bryn. You, breathe deeply.
What is it?
It is a powerful magic. It will make you sleep. Breathe it.
Shit. They're coming. Joanne, we need to get out of here now.
It's not working. I'm not falling asleep.
Breathe. Slowly. Deeply.
I'm trying to, but it's not helping any. I'm only feeling woozy.
They're here. Joanne?
We must leave. Go. Go!
For Raven!
No, Bryn!
Who's there? Hello? Funny Bird, is that you? Oh, I didn't see you. Are you looking for something? Wait, no! What are you?
Damien? Oh, my head. Damien? Are you here? He promised me he'd stay.
Ну, если что, историю никак нельзя изменить. Такой был конец одного из героев. Ее долг перед балансом был выполнен.
There's a message for me. It must be from Damien.
Zoe, I hope you get this message. I had to leave quickly. The worm was...
Наверно.
They found it, and they will track it back to me. I didn't want to leave you, but I had no choice. I tried to wake you up, but you weren't responding. The good news is, before they got it, the worm did collect enough data for me to get the coordinates we spoke about. The intrusion into Dreamcore originated in Russia, just outside St. Petersburg. I've sent you the exact coordinates, along with a map. If I manage to get out of here, that's where I'll be heading. If you decide to go there, and I expect you will, be very careful. I'll try and contact you, but I can't promise anything. Zoe, you must leave, right now. When they discover who planted the worm, they'll send someone to the apartment. You need to be gone. The quickest way to St. Petersburg is by scramjet. Oh, and there's some warm clothes in the bathroom closet. Good luck. I'll see you soon, I hope. Take care of yourself.
You have one new message from Dad.
It's me. I've been calling you for a couple of days now, but you're not picking up. And you haven't replied to any of my messages. What's going on? Where are you? Please, call me as soon as you get this. I'm getting worried. Okay, bye. Hello, Zoe. I'm sorry, but I'm currently away from my phone. Leave me a message and I'll call you back as soon as I can.
Hey, Dad. Look, I'm sorry for not calling you back sooner. I've been so lazy. All I do is sleep and hang around the house. Big surprise, right? I hope things are going well for you in Bombay. You don't have to call me back, not unless it's important. I'm perfectly fine. Very bored, but fine. Oh, and don't worry, I haven't spoken to Reza. I'm staying out of trouble. Promise. Love you. Bye.
Staying out of problems. Да, стекло тут.
It's grey out. Looks like it's cold still.
Стекло. Все нормально.
I never thought I'd say it, but I think I'm getting sick of watching that thing.
Так. Поехали в Питер. Ну да. Ну, типичное представление о будущем. Еще одно полнолуние.
This is it. These are the coordinates Damien gave me. If the data the worm got from the Dream Core is correct, the virus originated inside that factory building over there.
Смотри, типичный Питер. У нас есть питерские какие-нибудь в чате? Похоже на Питер. А?
There's no way to access this without the right card or data cube.
Ах.
I can't hack that.
В смысле? В смысле ты не можешь это сломать? Вот. Один в один. Я просто была только в центре города, там чуть не так было. Вот трешка балайка. Слушай, в принципе, я думаю, да. Ух ты, какая вещь.
Is that a phone in there? Curious. Why would anyone put a phone inside a glass cage? Is it modern art?
Modern art.
I have no idea how to use that.
Я прям такая. Понятно.
No. This is where the signal originated.
Да я
If I
просто
go
хожу.
back now, I'll never find out what's going
Дай мне
on
ходить.
or what's happened to Reza.
А просто перелезть нельзя? Вероятно, нет. Ну или просто пройти, окей. Я думала, все-таки туда надо. Ну да, в принципе, нам туда и нужно. Но это, по-моему, уже через вот это место.
This car looks to be in working order. It might even have some power left, which means that if I can access the controls, it can be moved. That's the car's access panel. This car looks to be in...
Как получить туда доступ?
If I can get that panel open, I might be able to hack into the car's systems.
О, боже, как это делать? Я забыла. Так, вот это нужно перенести сюда. Так. Что мне нужно? Нет, стоп, мне надо нажать. Пам. Изи. 6 секунд. Один нужно грубо. Да, я вроде догадалась. Я смогла.
The systems are still operational, so the car must have
Сейчас
some
будет
reserve
сложнее
power left.
головоломка.
I hope I didn't damage it too badly. At least now it's in a position to help me get inside. I hope I didn't damage it too badly. At least now it's in a position to help me get inside.
Нет, нет, не туда. Вот мы налили. Ага. Вот где это место? Mission Impossible.
It goes all the way up to the roof. I don't think I can kick this one in. It's an active data panel. I'll need a suitable card or data cube to use it.
Сейчас мы узнаем штуки. Опять? Опять? Опять стелс? Я достала уже на ней стелсовать. Я еще не знаю, куда идти. Камон.
It's too grimy to see through.
Ах, мне нужно найти чистое стекло. F и
It's too grimy to see through.
стелс.
It's all about to fall. All it needs is a little encouragement.
А, Б, Р, К. Что там сейчас написано? Вот это А, это Б, это Р. Вот К, там А. Что это за слово вообще? Абракадабра, что ли? Снизу еще F стояла. И еще какая-то буква И, по-моему. Сейчас проедет. Абракадабра. Хорошо. Но снизу валяется буква F. Где он там? Я не вижу, блин. Фабрика? О, как. Умно. Так. Где дырку пробила? Там, да. Ну, пойдем за ним. Если он внезапно не развернется, не пойдет в другую сторону. Схема мастера остался. Куда нам идти теперь? Мы как-то слишком легко попадаем во все сверхсекретные объекты. Ну, я думаю, дорога, чтобы окна чистить. Может быть, там есть и реальный выход на крышу. Но это не точно.
It's a production line. It looks pretty old-fashioned.
Pretty old-fashioned. Такие грязные. Ну, изначально-то их чистили. Это потом перестали.
This console must be for controlling the factory floor. This console must be for controlling the factory floor. That panel controls the loading bay doors. It's a production line. It looks pretty old-fashioned.
Но я поняла. Кого-то надо уволить. В принципе, да. В принципе, как вариант.
According to this, I'm standing exactly in the location where the intrusion originated. Or maybe right above it. This was definitely put up quite recently. It looks brand new. This was definitely put up quite recently. It looks brand new.
А как открыть дверку?
It looks like a ventilation shaft of some sort. I can feel a draft.
Ну, открой. Так, идем туда. Нажимаем на кнопки. Ага. Ага. Окей. Окей. А что нам нужно вот это вот сделать? С каким предметом? А? Смотри, попробуем опустить. Подойдем туда.
It's a heavy-duty hook, connected to a winch, which is again connected to the boom.
Да, но что нам нужно вытащить, непонятно. Ну да, нам нужно что-то поднять, но я не понимаю, что.
It's a production line. It looks pretty old-fashioned.
Поставим над этим местом. Вот там дверь новая. Я вижу только вот эту коробку. Она не активна.
That panel controls the loading bay doors.
Просто я даже так не вижу, куда что. Сейчас покажу. Я поняла. Вроде ровно. Нет. Вперед. Теперь делаем вот так. Ладно, вниз вроде бы работает. Да, то сбегаем, посмотрим. Да, я об этом тоже подумала. Сейчас пойду посмотрю. Ай, надо будет эту фразу забанить потом. Угу. Ну, или повернусь. Да, телефон, я хочу, что ты разряжаешься. Осталось не так много. Давай, мы сможем. Мы сможем. Ладно, так. Значит, мне мозг вынесет. Так. Пойдем. Осталось совсем немного. Мы почти прошли игру.
It's locked. It looks to be in working order.
О. Грант, спасибо за... Спасибо за ресап на 3-й месяц. Спасибо большое за поддержку. Ой, у меня эта фигня не открыта. Все, теперь все правильно будет работать. Спасибо большое за поддержку, за сап. Теперь у тебя новая солушка.
It's a bedroom filled with medical equipment. They must have been observing the patient from out here.
Это детская комната. Смотрите, тот самый дом. И зима.
It's closed. There's something in here. Is that a data cube? A child's drawings. That doll's house looks very familiar.
Потому что он из зимы. Ну, то место зима.
One bed, one patient, a child. Who was it? What were they doing here?
На фотке ничего не видно. О, кстати, да. Довольно реалистично окна.
It looks to be in working order.
Перейдем сюда.
Wednesday, September 23rd. This is Dr. Park. Dr. Zuboff is currently with the subject in her room. The subject is improving after a prolonged illness. She's responding well to stimuli and appears to be in good spirits. She even smiled at me when I went in there this afternoon to give her the injection. She didn't say much, but Faith's always been a quiet girl. We're having problems with the new synth, however, and yesterday's Morpheus injection caused the subject some degree of discomfort and pain. Off the record, I have to admit that I've had some misgivings about putting someone through these experiments. Granted, Jiva created her for this purpose, and it's not like she's ever had a normal life, but still. At any rate, it's not like we have a choice. We're simply following orders, and Wati HQ is adamant that we keep pushing forward. They want to see results, and fast, or they might shut us down. Should that happen, Faith, the subject, would have to be terminated. October 9th, it's a Friday, I think. I haven't seen daylight in a week. The subject, has fallen ill again. We haven't isolated the cause of this latest setback, but Faith's heart appears to be weakening. I don't know if it's her condition or if the drugs... Anyway, she really needs to be in a proper medical facility, but unfortunately that does not appear to be an option. HQ doesn't want the subject to be moved. I really wish there was something I could do. The subject. I just hope she doesn't have to die here. Faith is... well, she's just a child. And I feel responsible. Partly responsible. Obviously, we're just doing our jobs, but... still. I'm going home now. Dr. Grundal is taking over my next shift. I need to rest. To sleep. I haven't slept in... Anyway. October? What is it? October? Oh, what? November 3rd? God. The subject is very ill. We just gave her a very large injection of the new Morpheus, as per HQ's brief, but she's not responding. There's something seriously wrong. I think the dosage... well, I don't think she'll last... Wait, something's happening here. I'm getting some really strange... Hey, has your console stopped working? This is weird. There's just static, like a... I'm just getting static here.
Ну так иностранцы они. Тут, наверное, пару докторов русские, другие иностранцы. Она же доктор Паркер.
For a second, I thought I saw...
Поэтому на английском.
Shit. Oh, shit. I think we just lost her. We just lost her. I'm not getting any readings here. She's flatlined. I think she's dead. Faith's dead. The dosage... I think I think she's dead. Can you please, just... Please go check on her. I think she's dead now. I think she just passed away. Go! That's it. November 5th. We're cleaning out the lab. We can't leave anything behind or someone might... It's strange, but I watched her die. I saw her leave us. But I think something happened. I'm not sure what happened, but something did happen. First there was this static everywhere on our screens. It killed most of the equipment for like 15 seconds. And then I could swear I saw something. Just for a moment, a fleeting moment. A shadow. A house. Faith's house. Her dollhouse. I don't plan on saying anything to anyone about the experiments, about the lab, about what happened. But I am leaving this crystal behind. I won't let them simply wash their hands of her like she was never here, like she never existed. She deserves better than that. She deserves to be remembered. She was a person, a girl. Her name was Faith. This is Dr. Janine Park. That's it.
Серый разбит экран. Не заметила сначала.
Faith's room. She lived and died in there. It's closed. Faith's room. She lived and died in there. That poor girl.
Попробуй зайти еще раз. Новые реплики будут.
This is the house Faith lives in. She must have recreated it inside that dream place. Faith's drawings. I wonder what went through her mind being trapped in here, experimented upon. It's horrible. Faith died in that bed, all alone. It's a card reader. This door leads out to the factory floor, but it's closed and there's no handle.
Оставайся пустой. Так, Ксюша ждет. А, мы вернулись к Соломку. Ну, я думаю, пойдем домой. На Ютубе.
Mocha Loco's got the best coffee and comfiest seats in Casablanca. I don't know her. Liv's closed up the store.
Чат. Чатик. Вы готовы? Вы готовы, чат?
Dad?
My God, Zoe. You have not been an easy person to get hold of. Where have you been?
Home. Casablanca. Around. Sorry, I didn't think you'd be so worried.
Worried? Well, that's an understatement. And you don't have to lie anymore. I know you haven't been home.
What do you mean? Of course I've been.
After our last conversation, I logged into the house and spoke with Wonkers. He told me you haven't been home for at least a week.
Dad.
What I don't get is why you had to lie to me.
Dad, it's a long story. I had to go away for a little while.
So where have you been?
I'm not doing this over the phone. I'm home again now. Ask Wonkers if you want to. Hell, check the cameras if you don't believe me.
I don't know what to believe. Was it Reza?
Yes. No. I had to help him. But that wasn't the only thing that... I don't think we should talk about this over the phone. When are you coming back?
I'm still stuck out here. Another couple of days at the very least.
Look, I'm sorry for lying to you, but I had my reasons. I didn't want you to worry.
Well, that backfired.
I know. But you don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm back and I'm staying put. I'll tell you everything when you get home, okay?
Okay. I'll try to speed things up at my end, but...
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just come home when you can.
All right. Take care, Zoe. I'll call you tomorrow. And try to stay out of trouble.
Yeah. Bye, Dad.
But nothing hurts now. That didn't hurt before, so I won't pretend that it was the end of the world. 'Cause nothing hurts now. Nothing hurts now. That didn't hurt before, so I won't pretend that it was the end of the world. 'Cause nothing hurts now. No, nothing hurts now. That didn't hurt before, so I won't pretend.
Hello, Zoe. It's good to see you again. Are you crying?
Hey. No, I'm just... Yeah, I'm crying.
Oh, I see. Why?
Because I'm sad.
Are you staying or are you going away again?
I'm definitely staying.
Good. That makes me happy. I like it when you're here. By the way, you have a visitor, Zoe.
Visitor?
Yes, she asked me questions.
What kind of questions?
The difficult kind. The kind I can't answer. About you and about your father.
Where is she now?
She's out there. She wanted to see the view. I told her she should wait for you, but she didn't listen to me.
Hello, Zoe.
What? What are you doing here? How did you get in?
I came to talk to you. You've been on a very long journey. I'm glad you finally made it back.
How did... You? I've travelled around the world, but it all comes back to you. Faith, she was your experiment. Jeeva's experiment.
She is. I mean, she was. But we weren't the ones who made her into what she is today. That was Waticorp. That was Pete's. I wanted Faith to live out her life in peace with a foster family. She didn't have long, and she'd been through enough already. But Waticorp had other plans. They needed a suitable human subject for testing their drug Morpheus with DreamNet. So they took Faith away.
I know. They put her through hell.
I never wanted that.
You don't get to make excuses. She was your creation. She was your responsibility.
Fair enough. Looking back, I realize it was a mistake to let them take her. But Waticorp owns us. We don't get to have a say.
You're not telling me anything I don't know. Why are you here? Did you bring the eye with you? The twins? Go ahead, do your worst. I'm too tired to care anymore.
I'm here to ask for your help.
My... help? What do you mean?
I want to stop Waticorp from releasing the Dreamer, and I want to stop the static from spreading any further. You may consider me cruel and uncaring, but I'm simply pragmatic. There's nothing to be gained from Wati succeeding with their plans, or the static causing another collapse. And I also have personal reasons for wanting to stop Pete's. He has already caused much pain, and he will cause untold damage if his plans are carried out.
What makes you think I'll help you with anything?
I'm not expecting you to help me, but you will help Faith. You won't let her suffer anymore. And you will stop Waticorp, even if they hadn't killed your friend.
How do you know all this?
I planted a bug on you when we first met, Zoe. It's been sending me data at regular intervals. I've heard everything you've said. I know everything that's happened. I've helped you along the way, and now you will help me because that's the only way you can help Faith. The only way you can avenge Reza and stop Waticorp. It's as simple as that.
How can I help Faith? She's already dead, isn't she?
Yes and no. I can't explain it, but you've seen it for yourself, Zoe. She's in the networks, in DreamNet, on the wire. Whether it's her memories, her soul, I don't know. It's not for me to theorize. The fact is that a part of her is inside the networks, inside Dream Core, and she's suffering. But you can help her, Zoe.
If I do this, I won't stop with Watty or with Pete's. You need to be held accountable too.
I'm a marked woman. The moment the eye finds me, I'm dead. Watty doesn't want me walking around, telling people what I know. If that's not accountability, I don't know what is. And right now, all I want is revenge for what they've done to me and my company. If it means losing everything, so be it.
So what is it you want me to do?
You need to go into DreamNet and convince Faith to let go. Once that happens, the network will shut down, and Angana, Dreamcore, will disconnect from the wire.
Convince Faith to... How do I do that? And why me?
Because you have a connection with her. I don't know what it is. You seem to share some of her more esoteric genetic qualities. And she's taken a shine to you. Besides, no one else has been able to find out where in the network Faith, or her residue, her memories, reside. I've tried. But it's like she's not actually in there. You, on the other hand, have met her. Several times. She's reaching out to you. She needs you. And to help her, you must first help me.
How?
I've brought a dreamer. You go inside, talk to Faith, find a way to make her let go. Whatever she's become, a virus, a ghost in the machine, only she can stop this. If she keeps holding on, if her influence keeps spreading across the wire, it will eventually shut down completely. We're talking days, maybe less than that.
If she can do that, what is she?
I don't know. Like I said, a ghost in the machine. Her body is gone, but her mind. They pumped her full of Morpheus. They murdered her with an overdose. Who knows? Maybe there is something as banal as an immortal soul. And that's what's left of her. She died while she was inside DreamNet, dreaming a very, very powerful dream. Maybe she's still in that dream, and that's what's spreading across the wire. Whatever the answer, it doesn't matter. The fact is that Faith is in there somehow, inside DreamNet, inside Angana. And she needs to leave.
You're saying she needs to die?
She's already dead, Zoe. That's a fact. Whatever's left of her isn't happy in there. She needs to shut down. Move on, whatever you want to call it.
And you expect me to ask her to let go? To die?
Yes, because it's the right thing to do. Listen to me. We're running out of time. I need you to make a choice. Either you do this, or I leave, and you never see me again. If that happens, the wire will break down, causing untold damage. Waticorp may still succeed in releasing the Dreamer, and Pete's plans could still come to fruition. Who is the greater evil here? Him or me?
I think you're despicable. You used an innocent person as a test subject. You made her, and then you discarded her. And for what? To research dreams? Still, I won't let the bad guys win. I've come this far, and I'm going all the way. Someone told me not long ago that I lack commitment. Well, connect me to the Dreamer.
I'm going to give you a highly concentrated dose of Morpheus, more than what you've received before. It won't harm you, but it will allow you to control your environment. That way, Faith won't be able to push you out again.
What do I tell her? How do I make her let go?
I don't know. You have to figure that out on your own. This is unknown territory. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Good luck.
Не очень удобно лежит, конечно. Но Ладно.
And good night, Zoe.
Снова зима.
Zoe. It feels different this time. Faith wants me to come inside.
The longest journey.
Hello? Hi. You must be Faith. I'm Zoe.
I know.
What are you doing?
Playing.
I see. What are you playing?
A game.
Really? Can I play too?
Maybe. Okay.
You've been helping me, haven't you, Faith?
The White Lady told me to.
Oh. What did the White Lady say?
She said to talk to you.
Did she tell you that I had to save April Ryan?
Yes.
What does the White Lady look like?
She's all white.
When did you last see her?
She was here, just before you.
She was?
Yes.
What did she say?
She said it's all fine. She said you did good. She said you saved April.
That's what she said? That I saved April?
Yes.
You know I've been looking for you, don't you?
Yes.
Why me? Why did you talk to me, Faith?
Because you're like me.
Like you... how?
You dream like me.
You mean dream things true?
Yes. You're my sister.
I'm... what? Your sister?
Yes. You're my big sister.
You mean because of the way we dream?
No, because we're sisters. For real.
Faith, this is very important. What makes you think we're sisters?
I just know. And the White Lady says so too. We have the same mother.
We do. Faith, I'm sorry, but that's not possible. My mother died long before you were born.
No. Our mother isn't dead. And we are sisters.
That's impossible.
It's true. I know. I'm not lying.
I believe you, Faith, okay? I do believe you. It's just... I thought my mother was dead. Do you remember your mother?
No, I don't know. And I don't want to talk about that. Let's talk about something else.
Faith, why are you here?
Because I don't have anywhere else to go.
You can't stay here. You're hurting the world.
I know, that's what the White Lady said. But I don't know where to go. And I'm scared, Zoe.
I know. I would be too. But sometimes we have to let go. Sometimes we just have to trust that things will be okay. Sometimes we just have to have faith. You're not supposed to be here anymore. You're supposed to be gone.
I'm supposed to be dead.
No, you're not supposed... Yes. Yes, Faith. You're supposed to be dead.
I know, but I don't want to go. I'll be alone.
Maybe. Maybe not. I can't promise you anything. But I believe there's something better waiting for you. I have faith. And I can promise you that I'll stay here as long as you need me to.
You'll stay with me?
I will. You won't have to be alone anymore.
Okay. I'm getting sleepy, Zoe.
It's okay, sweetie. You can go to sleep.
I'm getting cold, too.
Come here. Better?
Yes. Will you stay with me?
As long as you need me to, Faith.
Even when I'm sleeping?
Even when you're sleeping. I promise.
Okay. Good night, Zoe. Good night, big sister.
Good night, little sister. Goodbye, Faith.
Sam! Sam! Is that you? Oh, you must help me. There's only darkness. They stole my eyes, my ears. They took the world away from me. There's nothing left. Nothing. Do you hear me? Are you there? I need my senses back. Answer me. Answer me! Pets? Papa can't hear you, and he can't talk to you. Oh, pets. Pets? What are you?
Какая прелесть. Дамочка захватила власть. Мы спасли Веру. Но...
I'm sorry about this, Zoe, but I can't let you wake up again.
Но...
Goodbye. You really are a very beautiful girl. So like your father. I never thought I'd see you again. And I wish it didn't have to end like this.
Is she asleep?
She is.
I'll stay here and watch over her.
You should.
Maybe when she wakes up, she'll want to play a game with me.
Maybe.
I would like that very much.
So there it is, my story. It sounds pretty unbelievable, I know. Parts of it still feel like a dream to me. But it did happen, all of it. I helped send Faith on her way. The static is gone. Things are back to normal. All should be well with the world. Except it's not. At all. The bad guys got away with it. The dreamer could still be released. If that happens... I'm not sure how long I've been here, or how long I'm going to stay, but there's nothing more I can do now. My story's been told. The future is out of my hands, and in yours. You need to do something. You need to tell my story until the word is out, until everyone knows what's going on. If you don't... I'm leaving soon, but I'm not afraid. If death is the end, I know that our dreams remain behind. So whoever you are, whatever you plan to do, good luck. I'm sure you'll need it. I hope my story has been heard. I'll feel really stupid if I find out I've been talking to myself this whole...
Reza. Thank God.
How is she?
She's fading away.
Careful, Dad. That is not him. Goodbye.
It's not him. О, это место. Это место.
Welcome to the story time, Zoe.
Hello.
Всем сказка.
Am I dead?
I don't know. It doesn't matter here. This is where everything is. Here, you simply are. Alive or dead, you just are. Understand?
No, but please go on.
You're special, Zoe.
I am?
You are. You are a dreamer.
Someone else told me that. Is that good?
It is, and it isn't. There's nothing good or bad about it. Like the stars above and the stones below, it simply is.
Oh, so where are we again?
In the story time. This is where the stories are told. The stories that create the sky and the ground and all that is in between. You see, Zoe, this universe and everything in it is like an endlessly thick book containing countless stories.
That's amazing. Can you tell me one of those stories?
I could,
Сказки истории,
not
блин.
now. There's no time. We need to act before it's too late. You're here to tell me a story, Zoe.
I am.
You are.
I see. What's happening? Why do we have to act?
Because the undreaming is unchained.
I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. So where do I begin?
At the beginning, Zoe.
At the beginning? It's going to be a long story.
That's fine.
Okay. My name is Zoe Castillo, and I think I might be dead, but I'm not sure. My father's name is Gabrielle.
Это место речи такое красивое, страшно. Временно.
And finally, today's the day everyone's been waiting for. Isn't that right, Ryan?
That's right, Diane. It's been a closely guarded secret for months, but today, Waticore finally unveils its hotly anticipated new product, Dreamtime. Fans have been lining up in front of stores for weeks in preparation
А, это в первой части. Так, вот этих всех персонажей Всеволод Кузнецов озвучивал? Капец. Бен Банду и Кортес вообще по-разному звучат. Блин, Страж это который... Часовой? А, нет, стоп, Страж... Баланс. Сайд-квесты. Ну, блин, в любом открытом мире сайд-квесты довольно скучные бывают. Это минус, в принципе, любой игры. Там бывают довольно скучные сайд-квесты в любом случае. Да, тут сайды, по-моему, которые они довольно повторяющиеся, но унылые в том, что я помню, я слышала, я не помню точно как. Я поняла. Там они что ли довольно однотипные или типа того. Да. Что интересно. Ну да, даже если оно уже было, все равно ты ходишь одни и те же. Ну, бывает. Я говорю, вероятно, это из-за того, что игра была чуть недоделана, поэтому пришлось так сделать. Так, тут сцена после титров будет, интересно. А, да, тут должна быть сцена после титров. Чат. Тут будет классная сцена после титров. Я точно в этом уверена. Я точно уверена, что она здесь. А, и да, чат. Третью часть, в плане, первую часть мы когда-то давно пытались поиграть, ну, я надеюсь, вы сами в нее поиграете когда-нибудь. Мы прошли Dreamfall. Делаем перерыв от вот этой серии? Или сразу Dreamfall Chapters? Мне без разницы. Ну, что вы хотите посмотреть? Я могу эту Эдну и Харви пройти по-быстрому. Которая Breakdown, первая часть. А после этого уже Dreamfall. Он там... Мне кажется, мы в 2 раза дольше играть будем. Стримов 10. Мне кажется, может выйти. Ну, хотя это, наверное, сколько? Смотря, по какой длительности стрима. Часов 20 на это должно уйти, я думаю. Там будет много выборов, но, насколько я знаю, концовка все равно одна. Просто эти выборы немного поменяют то, кто останется в живых, какое-нибудь там отношение, еще что-нибудь. Какие герои будут появляться. Но концовка все равно одна. История линейная и конечна. Но твое восприятие история меняется. Так, при создании игры не представил ни один грубер. Снято в Старке Аркадии. Либо было продолжить? Давайте, вы решайте. В ближайшее время все равно, наверное, поиграю какой-нибудь там, не знаю, LOL, Overwatch, Genshin. Надо Genshin выбить. Это самая фигня. Фишель выбить себе. Наверное, буду Genshin в ближайшее время стримить. Бессонная уже освободилась. О, да. Вы там, если что, если мы будем Dreamfall играть сначала, вы не забудьте себе платочки взять перед началом игры. На самое начало игры вам пригодится. Гарантирую. Так. Это как Брайан Вестхаус пришел в Тибет. Он отсюда попал в Аркадию. Мы в начале игры увидели. Вот тут подобрали, похоже. монахи догрели. Сказал, хочу туда, где никто никогда не был. Его послали.
Hello, old friend.
Chavez. What are you doing here?
Time is a circle. It will not end here. You are needed. Take my hand, Brian. The future awaits us.
Кто это? Нет, нет этой сцены. Блин. Это в первой части была сцена. Похоже, понятно. В общем, вот такая была игра. Такая была игра. Я надеюсь, вам понравилось. Так, класс. О, кстати. Давайте сделаем тогда. Вот это уберем. Сейчас, подождите, в прямом эфире. Интересные вещи делаю. Потому что у меня по-другому показывалось раньше. Поэтому мне пришлось так сделать. Так. Не обращайте внимания, все хорошо. Ну, в общем, можете что-нибудь сказать по игре. Вам понравилось? Чат, вам понравилась идея? Идея, игра? Эмоции, там еще что-нибудь. Так. И у меня вот здесь 6. Сюда. Ну, графон 2006 год. Ну, камон. Это был 2006 год. Поэтому для 2006 года это очень хорошая графика. Сам играть не буду. Но в первую часть поиграйте. Или посмотрите у кого-нибудь. У меня точно не вариант смотреть. Я ее не допрошла на стримах. У меня... Я даже найду. Точно, у меня же украдена раскладка. Мне нужно пока перегрузить. Ребутнуть. Ой, так. Мой канал. Не, бывают игры, в которые самому сложно играть, например. Нормально. Золотой Джордан. Да, у меня всего 4 серии. Сколько это? 6. Так, стоп. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 9 часов всего у меня там наиграно. Это едва ли половина игры. Там. Всего 9 часов. Ну, там из-за того, что бегать довольно далеко. До третьего лица. Ну, как там? Вид сверху в основном. Это именно point-клик, поэтому долго. Тебе нужно туда-сюда бегать бывает. В общем, да. Игра замечательная. Дрифол мы допройдем. Ну, сначала... Сначала мы еще поиграем в какие-нибудь другие игры, отдохнем. Осенняя распродажа Steam с 25 ноября по 1 декабря до 21 по Москве. Спасибо. Так. В общем, мы пойдем после этого играть Dreamfall Chapters. Dreamfall Chapters — это прекрасная игра. Мы ждали ее очень долго. Она выходила по эпизодам. И потом еще вышел Director's Cut. И да, поэтому я ее не смогла допройти. И я не знаю, чем она заканчивается. Поэтому я не... Еще этот Director's Cut очень много изменил, поэтому я буду играть как в новую игру. Я что-то буду знать, но не все. Это будет не как с этой части, где я знаю концовку. А тут будет все новенькое. 39 гигабайт весит. Окей. Ну, нет, мы не сегодня играем, но да. Так, мне нужно куда-то вас кинуть. Захостить куда-нибудь вас. Захостить куда-нибудь вас. Ой, боже. Захостить куда-нибудь вас. Ой, боже. Спасибо. Куда-нибудь вас. Ой, боже. Спасибо. Так, есть носок, есть My Own Grounded. Что-нибудь другое. Да, хорошо, тоже не увидимся. Надо появиться к носку. Тут увидимся, не знаю, на Геншине. Будет Геншин пак следующим каким-нибудь. Да, что из хороших вещей, которые нужно сказать. 10 подписок до нового эмоута. 10 подписок до нового эмоута. Еще вы можете зайти в Инстаграм или ВКонтакт. Паблик, я думаю, это где-то там внизу есть. И посмотреть комикс маленький. Так, сейчас, секунду, мне нужно на паузу эту фигню поставить. Нет, не то. Ладно. Комикс маленький посмотреть, лайкнуть, прокомментировать, нажать репост или еще что-нибудь. Будет очень